know the title's kind of cheesy and kind of tongue-in-cheek, but there was a comment made several days ago, a couple weeks ago, about when I started putting up my gyro videos, that someone said, you know, I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints, and I've had hard times, and uh, I don't have any money, and no one came to help, and I don't want to watch these videos from this rich Mormon guy. It didn't apply to the video, but it made me think. I am blessed, but uh, it was a process. The reason why I'm making this video right now is I just got my hair cut. So I'm in Maryland. I'm going through the private pilot training course, and I just got my hair cut. Now, where am I? I'm actually at a senior center, and I called around this morning to find out what it costs to get a haircut, and most haircuts are $25 to $30, and here it was $14. And so I could have gone to a name brand place and got a haircut, but I saved, you know, $10, $15 by coming here. Uh, the stylist was great. She did a great job, very efficient. Got it taken care of in about 15 minutes, which is a lot faster than where I usually go and get my hair cut. Uh, Speaking of name brands, so that's one way that we save money. Um, Another way is talking about name brands. I don't wear name brands. If there's a name brand and it happens to be on sale and I like the quality, then I'll buy it. But I don't like advertising for other people's companies on the clothes and products that I buy. So most of my jeans come from Costco because it's, I think, a fair price for a fair product. Uh, I'm out here and I needed to get a belt, and there aren't any Walmarts or Targets or any really uh, department stores here on the island. And so they have an outlet mall here, and it has all the high-end brand names that you can think of there. And I paid $32 for a belt, and that was, of course, at the outlet mall, so it was like 50% off. And I'm like, who pays $32 for a belt? And anyway, so I try to be as practical as possible. My wife is a wonderful cook. We probably go out to eat maybe once a month, maybe. If it's, a busy month and we've got a lot of entertainment, maybe we'll go out twice. But we eat for pennies on the dollar because we are growing our own food, and she's a great cook. I don't have a subscription to Disney Plus. I don't have a subscription to Hulu. I we do have one subscription to Netflix that my wife and I share. Our mobile phone service is not unlimited service, so we've kept the cost down on that. We just do everything that we can to, use our money well. And then when we have things that we need to buy, then we have the funds to buy them. So certainly, I'm, you know, I'm probably doing well compared to most people, but it's been years of work, years of sacrifice, years of, paying attention to our money. So I'm buying groceries here. I'm not cooking. So I have a bowl of cereal that was on sale at Safeway for $1.88 a box. And I've got some milk I use with that. Most of our grocery shopping when we buy groceries is at Costco. So I went to Costco here a couple weeks ago and picked up boxes of cereal. I went back to Safeway to get that same box of cereal, Honey Crunches and Oats, something like that. And it was $1.88 the day I bought it, and it was $3.88 the next time. So I obviously bought it on sale. Went to Costco, bought a box that was 1/4 the price of the regular price at Safeway. So just being judicious with our income and working hard. I get up at 6:30 now, and I'm working, studying on my gyroplane classes. This morning I was out at the airport at 8 o'clock in my gyroplane. Even though I don't have the rotor on top, I was actually sitting in the gyroplane practicing takeoffs and landings and wheel management and so forth while I was sitting in the gyroplane without it moving. So anyway, I don't want this to come across because I bought a gyroplane that, I'm some rich guy. I'm just an average guy, and we just kind of watch our funds closely. We've done. One time I bought stocks and had a really good idea what was going to happen to the stock, so we bought it on, I forget what it's called. Anyway, I had to sell the stock, give this. I lost all the money in the stocks, but I told the stockbroker it's going to double tomorrow, and he says, "Oh, I'm sorry, but you bought it on Edge or whatever it was called," and so I had to give up all my stocks, and the next day it did double. But that's the only time I bought stocks. I really feel that if you can't touch it, you don't own it, and so we have all our money into physical assets, and a lot of that is in food storage and preparedness items, water filter, seed banks, things that I have on my ldsprepperstore.com website. So the gyroplane that I purchased is expensive. I bought it used instead of buying it new. So I'm obviously here for a month. The cheapest hotel here on the island is $125 a night. So I spent several hours shopping around online, and I'm renting a room. The room is $800 a month instead of $125 a night. So it's a fraction of the cost of staying in a hotel. Would a hotel be more convenient and more comfortable? Maybe, but I'm saving thousands of dollars literally by renting a room instead of staying in a hotel. I have a car that I'm renting here to get around. I could have rented any car that I wanted. We have the funds to do that. What did I do? I rented the most affordable car that I could find. Let's see. It's a Chevy. It's got a Chevy on it, but I don't know what it is. It's a little tiny car. When I went to Costco, I could barely get any. I barely had any room left. It's a Sprint. Looks like Sparry something. A Spark. Okay. It's tiny. I don't worry really what people think of me. I just take care of what I need to take care of, and it's worked out well for us. So just another day in the life of Gyro, being away from home, and also just kind of replying back after thinking about that comment. Certainly not here to show off. We paid cash for the gyroplane because we saved our money for a long time to buy that. We don't have a lot of fancy things. Our home is, adequate for us. So I don't ever feel any pressure that I have to look a certain way or sound a certain way or dress a certain way for people. I'm just kind of a practical guy, and that's why I like the Mitt gardening method so well, because it just makes sense. It's the highest return on investment. I could have bought another plane for less expensive money, but I don't know that it would have been as safe or what I wanted to for my wife and me. Anyway, just sharing some thoughts here with you. I have, no reason to be a millionaire, but I'm just sharing some thoughts on how we are trying to be prudent. We spend almost all of our money with our credit cards. Those credit cards all have bonuses. When I purchased the flight out here, I did it all with bonuses. I didn't have to pay any cash for that. We never, ever pay interest on a credit card, ever. My wife pays that off once or twice a month. We don't keep money in the bank. We do have a credit union. We think that's a secure place to be. And we have funds in there that we use to pay our bills and so forth. So just wanted to kind of share from the heart here. I don't know if anybody really cares about this, but I wanted to address that and let you know I'm just the guy next door and just trying to share my experiences with you on YouTube and see if that benefits anybody. Anyway, Hope my haircut looks good. It looks good for me. I thought it was a great $14 cut. I've had much worse haircuts for more than $14. I did give her a dollar tip. Um, I don't know that she's the owner. Yeah, she's a self-employed barber, a stylist. Anyway, you guys have a great day. This is LDS Prepper reminding you, if ye are prepared, ye shall not fear.